Buongiorno! Welcome at the Goretti Winery. Welcome first of all in Italy, in the green heart of Italy, Umbria region. I'm very happy to have you here, all of you here, because actually in this very particular period that we can't travel, that's the best way that we can really feel more close than what we feel every day, to have you closer to our hearts. So I know that there are many people connected that is actually here all the organization, and little by little they will tell me who is coming, who is going connected. But first of all, for who doesn't know me, because there are many friends, many old friends since many years, I'm Sara Goretti, one of the two sisters at the Goretti family. We are the fourth generation wine producing in the green heart of Italy, Umbria region, and it's a family business just right in the middle of the country, between Rome and Florence. And today we are going to have a nice cooking class with Nonna Marcella. Everybody knows already her if you have been here at the winery, and for who doesn't come yet, you will have a very fun time. She is our grandmother, so everybody calls her Nonna now, but she is really our Nonna. So it will be very fun, and for sure will be also very interesting. So we decided to start today with the Torta al Testo. The Torta al Testo is one of the many specialties of Umbria. In our gastronomy, it's very, very important, and actually it's really good. Molto buona. I almost forget. At the end of the class, for sure, we are going to learn a little bit of Italian. To be a real Italian, some words are for sure very important to know, and Nonna will tell you. So, the Torta al Testo, and Nonna already prepared one for us, so you can see the end what we are going to have. It's actually one of the very antique recipes of our region. And it literally means cake of tile, a sort of bread, a flat bread that was used very old in the very old times. During the Roman age already was used. Today, of course, we don't use anymore the very antique kind of stones that were used in the past, but we use different kinds of cast cement, but the story behind it's really important, and it origins ancient, were dated so back on the Roman epoch that today it's so much important that almost replaced the common bread. But now it's the most important time. I can introduce you Nonna Marcella. Here we are. Eccola Nonna.
Buonasera, è un piacere essere proprio qui insieme a tutti voi. Certo, era meglio se proprio eravamo in grande gruppo, però è meglio anche così perché ci vediamo, ci sentiamo. Sono molto contenta che voi mi seguite, perché io farò senz'altro la torta proprio come di solito.
Aspetta che traduco. I need to stop her because Nonna always talk and she is very excited to have all of you here. Actually, we really missed the time to spend in this 2 months already, that we never had any tourist and any friend coming here. The wine lovers already stopped their travels, but we are very happy and very honored to have you here today. And we were very happy to have this opportunity that, thanks to the VINCI Custom Travel Tours, we gave you to join us. There are some other friends also from other parts of the world that asked me the favor to join us, and I'm sure Peter will be happy to have them here today on our Zoom party and on our live time.
Sì, appunto voglio dire che la torta è una cosa tradizionale umbra, soprattutto io dico, perché ci ho avuto i nonni che si è sempre fatta così, a dire la verità.
Più alta voce, no?
più volte. È stata sempre fatta così perché è proprio la tradizione antica che noi la facciamo sempre così e piace molto.
The torta was a very traditional recipe and was made since her grandmother in her family in this style. And we really like the torta because... Perché è così buona, nonna, la torta?
È così buona perché si è sempre fatto così, ci sono dei prodotti molto buoni, sicuri, no? Anche questo vuol dire formaggi fatti da noi.
The ingredients needs to be traditional but very secure, so very important to have good ingredients. Okay, this is one of the secrets.
Quindi se si sa bene impastare, bene farla, è veramente buona e piace molto, non solo ma piace a tutti. Chi è che assaggia?
Everybody will like the torta because it's made with a very simple ingredients. So everybody can have the chance to prepare. It takes just a few minutes, 10-15 minutes, and depends from what you are going to fill inside on the torta. You can have different kinds of pairings, and we are going to pair the torta with our 4 wines selected today for you today. Let's start. Okay.
Allora devo lasciare.
Okay. Nonna is getting ready and
ok.
Vai davanti al libro, nonno.
see? So, first of all, everybody knows the Nonna Marcella cooking book, or I will tell you just a couple of words. This was a sort of a dream that our family really wanted to realize since many years, because it's a description of many Umbrian recipes, very local, very important, because it was translated in 14 languages. First of all, of course, in one side, it's always brought in Italian, but to the other side, that is brought in English, in Danish, French, but also Russian, Chinese, Korean, Spanish, 14 languages in total. For sure, many people really enjoy to have this wine book, this recipe book for their cooking. Okay, let's start with the ingredients.
Cominciamo a preparare. Prima si prende la farina.
We take the flour,
la farina Umbra,
local flour. We already made for the flour sift.
Ecco, si fa.
And we make a vulcano, first of all, and then we do a hole in the middle. See? I will make warm the water in the meantime.
Il formaggio, che è molto importante.
All the ingredients. So you have the formaggio cheese, parmigiano.
Bisogna prepararlo.
Let's make a little cubes, little pieces. The water that I'm going to take, it's just a glass of water, and needs to be a little bit warmed up. So I'm making just a little warm water. Little cubes. Okay, here we are. Just to show you that is here just ham. At the end we will use it.
Questa è la tradizione, appunto, con il prosciutto dentro la torta. un prosciutto fatto in perugino umbro che facciamo noi.
This is a very important part, the cheese, because it's a local cheese made of our Umbrian agriculture. And talking about ingredients, let me remind you, even if you already had the list, flour and then the Parmesan cheese, a little bit was already gratined, and we can see better. We already prepared a little bit here, already grated, but Nonna is doing the little pieces. Of course, we will need 1 egg, the salt, sugar, just a very little bit. We will use our extra virgin olive oil.
Allora, questo è il sale, chiaramente.
Yes, salt.
Sale.
Let's put the salt all around.
Ecco, sale.
There are a couple of questions. Julia is telling me. There is one asked for the flour, Julia, the kind of flour. Aspettiamo, ferma nonna, fermati allora. The flour, because everybody knows, but let me say something about the flour. There is a 000 flour. This kind of flour is very important because it's a little bit more, you can show better the kind of, it's a simply very finely ground, and it's better the 000 flour than the zero flour, because the zero flour is used more for the pasta. And it's very similar to all-purpose that you use usually in the States. And then of course there is a semolina, kamut, but we'll not suggest you to use it. To use the traditional way, we are going to have the 000 flour. And then Nonna already put some sugar and salt all around. And now she's going to add the yeast.
Che si mette tutto intorno.
Yes, the flour was already sieved, as we were saying, because we don't want any clumps so in our dough. So we want to obtain a very incredible smooth dough.
Parmigiano grattugiato.
This is the Parmigiano cheese, the Parmesan.
Sì.
No. Okay.
Zucchero, sale, olio.
And now we put some extra virgin olive oil.
Goretti.
Yes, it's a Muraiola and Lecchino olives. It's a little bit bitter, but very flavorful. Will give a very nice touch to our torta. Just a little bit in the middle. Is there someone who is cooking, Julia? Or is everybody already hold only the glass?
I just
Sì, è già lì. Fermo, nonna,
Just if you have questions, you can write me so I can tell to Sarah and Nonna and
Se ci sono domande, se vogliamo.
Thank you.
Any question?
I prodotti sono stati messi tutti.
We already have all the ingredients ready,
Manca
and
l'uovo,
we just
ora lo
need the
mettiamo.
egg that we are going to crack just now. Okay, we can cut.
Gloria is cooking. She's cooking.
Oh, Gloria is cooking with us.
I can
Very
see
good.
it. I can see it.
Nonna, c'è una signora che sta cucinando, Gloria sta cucinando con noi,
Ah sì?
in diretta.
Bene.
Sì?
Allora io comincio a impastare. Comincio a impastare.
Nonna, ma sei curiosa? Questa Gloria ha già fatto una torta al testo secondo te? Ha già cucinato in passato la torta al testo? Glielo vogliamo chiedere?
Chiediamolo se è vero che l'ha fatta, perché
Gloria, Nonna is curious to know if you already have done the torta al testo in the past. Have you done it? Or is it the first time? In the meantime, let me... Thank Gloria.
First time.
First time. Very good. Okay. Let's Good. For sure will be very good. Nonna, we didn't start with... I know we decided to have a tasting at the end, but why wait till the end? Facciamo un bel brindisi?
Certo,
Okay. I already started with the Pinot Grigio. Our 100% Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Grigio.
Sta cucinando pure.
Because Gloria is cooking, but if you are not cooking, you have no excuse to miss one nice glass of hopefully Goretti wine. The smell, it's a crispy mineral, it's really nice, the kind of grape that is of course exists all over the world. But here in Umbria, in our very specific
La
microclimate,
torta poi ci sta
and with the
molto
torta,
bene questo vino,
it's so
è
good.
favoloso.
Perfect. So I think it's time to have a nice cheers, salute, and let's start with... I put your glass here,
Yes.
Nonna.
Comincio a impastare. Sì?
Okay, now sometimes people are using a fork, but actually we don't suggest it. Nonna, utilizziamo le forchette noi? Normalmente per impastare?
No.
No.
Mai.
No, and we always say there is one very specific reason. Because if you really want to fall in love
Per
for what you are
impastare
doing,
sempre con le mani.
you really can't use a fork. Use the hand, be in contact with what you are doing. So we break the yolk very at the beginning, and now we are taking the flour and putting all the ingredients in the middle. Also the little pieces, the cubes of the cheese are all now inside of the flour. So then we slowly start to bring in the flour from the outside in the inside. Anche noi.
Ah,
Ok, molto bene.
bene, così riesco. No, ma vuoi fare?
Solo per vedere quant'è che mi potevo avvicinare.
No, tanto c'è da pensare. Apri un pochino proprio, si vede
How is going so far? So everybody is now with your glass of wine and watching Nonna. So we were saying, just to remind you what we did till now, we take our flour and the 00 flour and we put the volcano. So once it was sifted, let's go ahead and form this volcano, and with the backhand of your hand, the back side of your hand. Sorry, usually, you know me, I'm getting very better for what I can, glass by glass. This is my first glass, so I'm still doing some mistakes. So we go ahead and form this volcano, the hole inside, all the ingredients were all around, and then we crack the egg in the middle, and then Nonna started slowly to bring in all the flour, and using only your fingers. And then we don't want all the mess it up all around, so we need or knife, or clean very well like Nonna is doing her hands, and we need to scrape. She's scraping all around. We can see even better that she is scraping everything up together to form into that dough. So we were talking about the words. Nonna,
Dimmi.
let's see if we were with our friends that they were following us. So the dough, I found this delicious like this, is now more creamy, more soft. We don't want it very hard, so if you need it, we can add some water.
Nonna, ti vuoi fare le mani?
So we scrape all the dough from on your countertop into the flour. If you need it, if it was too wet, use some more extra flour.
Attacca il fuoco.
Yes.
Fuoco.
And now it's time to put the pan, or if you're using the stove, on the fire. Tutto bene amici? Allora lasciamo un attimo dopo li riposare e poi andiamo
Guardi
a
un po', ecco qua, guarda bella. Guarda,
Molto bella.
già fatto. Impastiamo.
Almost done, was very easy.
L'hai attaccato il fuoco?
Sì, sì, sì. Possiamo far vedere qua che già... Sì, perfetto. The heat is on. So we now need...
Sorry. How much yeast do you use?
the yeast. Quanto era la bustina del lievito, nonna?
La bustina?
0,25 grammi.
Ah, ok. Prato? It's a 0,25
Io l'ho
grams.
lasciata lì.
Sì, 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 benissimo. 225 grams. So, of course, once we have a hand to knead with the hands, it's time to use now more the rolling pin. So, come si chiama questo, nonna? In italiano?
Mattarello.
Facciamolo vedere.
Mattarello.
Questo, there are two kinds. Facciamolo vedere i due tipi.
Sono di due tipi.
Sì.
Perché questo, se in caso che si fa così.
In case you want to have just in the middle,
spiana.
if you want to use all the dough, better to have the double, because you can press more and push more and make more strong your work and have a better and a thinner dough. So we have seen that usually to make a torta al testo takes about 10 minutes. This stage it's very important. It's very important to have a successful homemade dough before of everything. You really need to do very energetic. Use the power. So I think Nonna, we need a sort of another glass of wine.
Dimmi che
I'm going to have the Grechetto and then already served l'arringatore.
beh, quando c'è il prosciutto è buono con l'arringatore.
You're right, nonna.
E finché magari assaggia la torta, allora va bene quello bianco per assaggiare la torta. Se no, quando c'è il prosciutto si divide, si apre internamente, si mette il prosciutto e ci sta bene l'arringatore, un vino rosso, un vino
Very good suggestion, Nonna.
di un certo livello che ha un buon corpo.
If we are going to have our torta al testo filled with any kind of cheese or vegetables, we suggest a white wine. Today we selected a Pinot Grigio. It's our most important international grape. We started already with just a short tasting, but I want to share with you our wine because, of course, that's very important, exists all over the world, I remind you, but here in the central Italy, Umbria region, the Pinot Grigio is really crispy, mineral, and Francesco, can you show Closer, very good. For sure our friends remember, but I want to remind them that a part of the label turns the color depending from the temperature. So we already put on the freezer, so it's chilled. It's a great temperature to taste it, so it's a little bit red. But if we touch with my finger, or if we put the bottle in a room temperature, will be back white. Right, you can see, still red, where it was not touched from my fingers and influenced from the temperature of the wine, and where I touched, it's now white. This is our sort of magic label, the label that we decided to have not just for the Pinot Grigio, but also for the Grechetto, and we also use the same kind for the Chardonnay. Okay, in the meantime, I don't want to stop Nonna, or let me see, because for sure this is very good. Okay, we will stop a minute and we are going to have a nice tasting of our indigenous grape, the Grechetto. Su quello blu, Giulia. So the Grechetto, what about the Grechetto? The Grechetto, it's our indigenous local grape. See? And
Il testo quant'è? Molto caldo?
no, l'ho già spostato perché era pronto. Nonna is worried about the testo.
It's ready.
The testo is ready, it's warm enough. So I just moved out from the fire because it was ready. So as soon as we will be ready to see if it's at the right temperature, we just need to put a very little water, and if the water boils, means that it's ready to use. Let's wait a couple of seconds. Probably it's almost a little bit too warm. I don't want that Nonna will be mad with me. It was the only things I need to take care.
I see a bottle of Larringatore.
Oh, who is
Yes.
tasting Larringatore?
Butter.
Who, sorry?
The name is Butter.
Butter? Oh, wow. Great job and great choice. We are going to have Larringatore just later on of our Grechetto. In the meantime, are there any question or anything you want to know?
You can write.
Yes, please write to Giulia and she will let me know right away.
Un copri a me?
Sì, tu adesso spiego il vino. In the meantime, Nonna... the shape is round and perfect. Really. So, we were saying about the Grechetto, and I really would like to give you some more information about this important white wine that is very, very...
Whisky?
Aspetta un attimo che facciamo il Grechetto.
Alla grande.
And actually the Grechetto is perfect today, so it's ready to drink right away. We don't need aging. It's 100% just one variety, the Grechetto, and it's one of the words you need to learn at the end of the first tasting we are having today. So no Grechetto, but please say Grechetto. Giulia, do you want someone try to repeat with us? Grechetto, remember, not Grechetto.
They say, do we have permission to record this section?
Please, if you want to record, it will be a very big pleasure for us to have you again see what we did, and it will be a beautiful memory considering this is the first. So again, just let me take a couple of minutes. I really would like to thank again for who connected later the Da Vinci Custom Travel and Tours in the person of Peter da Toma and Dana da Toma. Actually, they are for us since decades a sort of extension of our family in the US. We really feel like Ohio, it's our second home, thanks to them, because we are welcoming so many people, so many friends, that every time we open the door to any of you, we didn't know each other. We just enjoy sometimes a couple of hours, but we keep our friendship sort of always so much intense, so much strong, that we feel to have you here every day. So, Nonna, in the meantime, I don't want to... Nonna, come sta andando?
Ecco, dammi la cosa che ora realmente...
È pronto? Oh, the torta is ready. Facciamola vedere, Nonna.
Pronto?
Perfect.
Ecco, la torta è pronta. Metti il testo. Sì. Dammi i dischi. No, lì sono.
Okay, we are going to take a couple of this. Wow, it's much more, it's bigger than before. È anche venuta più grande, bello, molto. Con tutti i pezzi di formaggio, anche più grandi del solito. Yes, once we put the torta on the testo, on the stone, it's very important that you put it and try to make it more round as possible. And now with the fork, we do a sort of holes because we need to help the hair to come from the bottom to up. So did you got it? Tutto molto bene, vero Nonna?
Sì.
Benissimo direi, vero?
Molto bene, perché no?
Molto bene.
Manca niente, tutto a posto. Eccolo.
Nonna is cooking. In the meantime, I already poured for myself one glass of l'arringatore, just to respect the timing. We don't want to take too much time to you, but l'arringatore. For many of you that already know this wine, I just want to make you remind how much this wine is velvety, intense, powerful. I remind you that it's 60% Sangiovese, and for this vintage, in 2015, I have to tell you that is a very big news. We made 20% of cherry grape, the Cilieggiolo. Repeat with me, Cilieggiolo. Right. Julia, is it correct? Everybody's saying it right? Cilieggiolo. Or someone is asking, okay, you can write. Cilieggiolo, a sort of cherry grape. So, and just a 20% of the international grape Merlot. A very important touch that gives a sort of a taste that you already know, but in this blend of l'arringatore, and the name comes from the name of the statue that we found in our vineyards. And was this orator, speaker, he was talking to people, and we thought that's the perfect name for our red wine. When you drink it, you can't stop drinking, and you're going to talk a lot. Yes. Yes, for someone is still asking for the recording. We will anyway upload it on YouTube later on, so you will be able to watch it anytime directly on YouTube. How's going the torta? Let's see. Nonna, come va?
Bene. Ecco, si sta cuocendo perché deve sollevare.
Yes.
Quindi tocca
it is
aspettare che
increasing.
quella si
It takes
solleva.
time, it needs time, and it's rising little by little. So it's just a sort of one finger thick, and we just need to have a little bit more burn, but not burn, cooked. Nonna is checking. And we can see here. Okay.
Chiedigli a casa. Chiedigli come va, Gloria.
Gloria, how is going so far? Come va? Tutto bene? Nonna, chiediamo alla nostra amica Gloria che lei sta cucinando.
Ah, bene! Che cucina fa? Se lei potesse abbinarci la nostra torta alla sua cucina, sarebbe veramente eccezionale.
Perfetto. Nonna wish you that you are doing a great torta. Actually the instructions, the suggestions were great. So we really hope you are doing a great job.
Venuta veramente buona.
Veramente bella. Yes.
Che bella adesso. Aspettiamo.
I want to make you note something. I helped and I make it very quickly. Nonna did. You can see the difference between the two. And actually, I'm just sorry about one thing. You are missing the smell, but I can describe you that is a very sort of crispy smell like l'odore, nonna. Che cosa come lo
profumato veramente sa di profumo
Right.
di formaggio.
It's a melted cheese, right?
Di formaggio.
Melted
Quindi
cheese.
è squisita. Infatti viene bella, vedi come cresce perché sta lievitando.
Yes, still rising. That's why the fire is not too intense. It's medium low because we need it's going to cook also in the middle. Nonna is checking if it's going to be well cooked all around, all the surface. But it's important that it's increasing in the meantime and
Tocca avere
be cooked.
pazienza di aspettare un po' perché si sta lievitando.
Nonna
Oltre
said-
che cuocersi si lievita.
Yes, the yeast are acting, so we need to give time to the yeast of acting.
Vogliamo ricapitolare?
Probably we can have a sort of good time to see a little bit all the different stages we have. So we use Nonna the flour, and then we use the Parmesan cheese, the yeast, 1 egg, the salt, olive oil, sugar, and a little bit of warm it up water. Very simple ingredients that makes such a great and good torta al testo. So today you are here in Umbria with us, not just with our thoughts, with our heart, but
Alzato?
first of all, Nonna, which is the most important ingredient? The most important, qual è l'ingrediente più importante? Abbiamo elencato tutti gli ingredienti, ma l'ingrediente più importante è e rimane sempre l'amore. Bisogna farlo con amore.
Veramente, perché è una cosa che è tradizionale, quindi non si può dimenticare o trascurarla, bisogna lavorarci con tutta la passione e l'amore, perché te ce la senti proprio di cuore.
So I made a list of all the ingredients, but don't forget, as Nonna said, love and passion, because these are the main ingredients that we are using on our recipes, and then we are using since 4 generations in our wines, on the Goretti wines. By the way, you can find our wines available. There are many of you, of course, are in Ohio, but I know there is in Virginia. There are some others, of course. Our big friend Elizabeth and David Tate from Tennessee. So hello to you, and tell me. Okay. There is some other people from Texas. So it's such a very big pleasure to have all of you here. Let me see. Okay. Sorry. I wanted to talk about the Sagrantino, but before, don't miss the perfect time.
Quindi si suppone che sia. Allora, tocca.
We suppose that it's torta is ready. So we want
Uno
to.
più piccoli.
Più piccolo?
Fatto.
Okay.
Vedi?
Wow, beautiful. Turning and yes, we move so the hair goes inside and it helps to be more well cooked in all the
si mette
surface.
dove è il fuoco,
And then
si
we put
mette al margine perché così
only
si
on the
cuoce
border.
l'orletto.
So we are going to cook also sort of the external part.
Si cuoce l'orletto e allora viene bene.
Nonna called the external part orletto. I'm not sure.
Noi lo chiamiamo così.
Yes, I'm not sure if this is one of the words we are going to.
Il margine della punta lo chiamiamo
to remind you.
orletto.
This is very Umbrian, very dialect.
Sì, è
Very Umbrian
sì,
dialect.
è il dialetto di
Better say
nazionale.
sort of border. Bordo, nonna.
Bordo,
Orletto.
sul bordo messo.
In Umbrian. But it's fine. This is the bello della diretta. This is the real, the traditional. When you are saying in Italy torta, all over Italy, torta is a sort of wow, nonna. I need an interruption. This is beautiful. Nonna che profumo. And such a good smell.
Chiudela.
Beautiful.
Questa la puoi chiudere.
Sì,
Ecco la torta fatta.
bellissimo. I think we need to rise our glasses and have a cheers. Facciamo un brindisi. I have l'arringatore. Nonna,
sì.
I already give you the Sagrantino, but
Abbiamo
for the...
molto
I have the
l'arringatore.
Grechetto.
Metti
Yeah, guarda là, nonna.
Vieni nonna, vieni in mezzo così tutti ci vedono.
Eccoci!
What about the cheers with everybody?
Ora
Non
la
siamo
torta è
troppo?
proprio pronta, però non si vede la torta.
Va bene, sì, si vede, si vede. Adesso importante è che tutti alzate i vostri bicchieri. Rise your glasses, I want to see all the glasses. Francesco, can we see all the glasses? Everybody is making their cheers. Nonna is already tasting, Giulia as well. Giulia. Everybody has your own glass.
A lot of people.
Salute!
glass.
Salute everybody!
Salute, salute, buone
Cin cin.
cose, auguri, 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 auguri.
Yes.
Qualcuno chiede.
Adesso sentiamo le domande.
List all the ingredients again.
Yes, of course.
Questa
You have already all the list, the exact list on the email you received. But anyway, we had the flour, the eggs. Giulia is also writing on the chat. But don't forget the extra virgin olive oil. We put a sort of 4 teaspoons of extra virgin olive oil. And then the yeast, 1 egg. If it was small, we suggest you have 2 eggs. Salt and just a pinch of sugar. And Nonna suggested and remind amore, love and passion. We hope you enjoy to have this Torta al Testo with us. It was a very big pleasure for us to have all of you here. Even if not physically, but to have you here. Just a very last wine.
Questa è fatta questa mattina, questa in questo momento.
So the Sagrantino is our most important red wine, and so the
Ci sta
one in
bene un
Perugia
buon vino
is
complesso, quello è un vino molto complesso, quindi ci sta molto bene con la torta.
Nonna is actually saying about the Sagrantino. Very important to say pepper if you put something spicy, any kind of vegetable or meat on our torta. But if you have any kind of very important sort of structure, intense, a little bit greasy meal, the Sagrantino is your choice. The Sagrantino is tonic, intense. It's the 100% just one grape of Sagrantino from Montefalco, and it's the DOCG wine. So it's very important on the pyramid of wines of Italy. So DOCG, DOC, like l'Arigatore, or the Grechetto we already had, and the IGT wines, like for example our Pinot Grigio. And the Sagrantino has 18 months in oak. The French oak we use is the French barrel, and the French oak is very important. And very important because of course it gives the intense, the long finish, and very important is for today, but also for the kind of pairings you are going to have. I don't want to keep you longer. I want to just thank you again, all of you, to be here. A very big hug, and thank you for joining this virtual cooking class with Nonna Marcella. Keep in touch and
Una passione tradizionale.
yes,
Dei vecchi nonni.
we hope you enjoyed our passion and tradition, and you enjoyed the number 0
Dillo che io magari ho anche
cooking
insegnato.
school.
Dillo, lei ha
Thank you very
insegnato, però ha
much.
mantenuto
Thank you.
sempre la
It was a
tradizione
very
dei
big
vecchi
pleasure,
nonni.
and we will have you here hopefully very soon. Grazie ancora.
Grazie a tutti.
Siamo cinesi.
Come cinese. Chi è? Accendiamo adesso tutti gli audio, così quello che...
Questa
Che faccio io? Spengo?
No, la lascio ancora perché... Ah, they tell us that there are some questions. Say something. I can't hear you because you was too many, and but we are glad to have all your messages, and Julia is receiving some private message, and we will reply you and send you the link.
How much flour?
The flour,
1,26 cups.
yes, was 1,26 cups of in grams was 600 grams. The gram scale was 600. Any other question? Nonna is saying, can I say hello again? Of course. Dai Nonna, salutami ancora, va bene.
Rivederci a tutti, è stato un grande piacere pensare che siamo insieme.
It was a very big pleasure
Speriamo che
thinking
verrà,
to have you here.
verrà il tempo che veramente saremo tutti in bel gruppo.
And for sure will come the
Sarà
time
un grande piacere.
that we will be all together again.
Molti hanno parlato.
Speriamo che
Sì, c'è anche Peter ancora, puoi salutare Peter e Dana, Nonna.
Peter e Dana lo saluto
Sì.
con tutto il cuore.
Yes, you can
È
say
un
hello.
grande amico e noi lo teniamo proprio nel cuore.
A special hug and special thanks to Peter and Dana, because we have
Sono
always
due amici.
both of you very big friends, but extension of our family in our hearts. Julia? Okay, again, thank you so much. See you soon.